All right, so as far as our next tech tier goes, so tier 1, we can still do object scanner mushroom if we want to know where mushrooms were. Tier 2, we still have jump pads, walkways, and color gun available. And then we have tier 4, we have steel production, improved melee combat, which is going to give us the Xeno Basher, plus 5 inventory slots. Or we have logistics MK3, which is going to give us the conveyor belt MK3. But I don't even think that we've done conveyor belt MK2 yet.
I mean, we have them. We have access to them, but we haven't.
We have access to them. We haven't built them yet. So
I think Jazz
do you want to
do
do
a couple of things?
Improved melee combat, giving us plus 5 inventory slots in Xeno Basher?
I'm cool with that. I'd love a Basher.
Let's do it.
So here are my thoughts, because I also think we should do steel production soon, because now we have the what do you call it? The coal coming out this way.
Absolutely. And yeah, so we can go ahead and do the. What do you need? Do you need the? Is it the assembler in order to do that?
Yes. We need to siphon off some ore from somewhere, just some pure ore, and then combine that in the assembler with the coal, and then you can produce steel. But also,
because right now we have this secondary iron that's being fed into here, not doing anything, and what we can do is just connect this with the coal on this far side and make steel.
Rick.
What up?
I named her Betty.
Oh, what's up, Betty? You're so cute.
I love the ears. They flop all over the place.
I love the way that this eyeball's looking this way and this eyeball's kind of looking that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it all, can't you, Betty? Oh, I love you. Oh, you just made a little fart sound with your face.
Where's Ash?
Little fart face.
Yeah, little fart face.
I'm around. What do you need?
Where are you?
Up on top of the hill by the copper, by Price's smelters that he built up here.
When you come back, you should see Betty.
So Ash, I stand corrected. You were right. It is.
I'm still wrong, but it's basically working at 75% efficiency
exactly.
right now.
It's not really backing it up or anything though, so it's still working.
What it is, it's the iron rods. The iron rods are actually, I should have one of these split to do 2 iron rods, and the other one just doing 1 iron plate, and that would be the most.
So actually, what we need in order to do steel, it's not the assembler, it's the foundry, which we actually need to research steel first.
Steel production.
In order to get.
Yes.
So, no biggie. Let's go ahead and finish off the improved melee, and then we'll do steel next, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I'll do the modular frames, and then I'll get on the rotors.
And you have the... I guess I should make myself the item scanner thing. If we could get some of them power slugs, we could, you know, ramp up our production of, what you call that stuff?
And we researched power slugs, right?
Oh my god, your little puppy, Jess.
He's so cute.
We researched the slugs,
Betty.
did we not?
Betty! Yeah, we
because
did.
you need to research them before
shards.
you can actually...
Yeah, we can make power shards.
Okay.
Jean, haseyo, y'all. Annyeong.
Oh, hey!
Annyeong.
Hello from, how's it going in Korea?
You're still in Korea.
Annyeong.
I would love to visit Korea someday.
I would too.
One of these days, take me with you, Gene.
You could
Take me with
as
you.
as long as you do Pilates with her, I bet she would.
Fine, I'll do it.
Pilates is fine.
No, it's great. It's fine. It's just I'm so out of shape, Gene. I'm sorry. I'm so out of shape.
He's got to start somewhere. All right, let's see. What am I looking for? I want to make a bunch of constructors.
Ash.
That's what I want to make, or assemblers.
Come here.
Hold on, I'm doing stuff.
My dog.
You must
The
attend
world
to
needs to see
dog.
this dog. The world needs to see this dog. It's beautiful.
Okay, so we are producing 360 megawatts of power. If we shut down all of our burners, we would still be producing 200 megawatts
Jesus.
from the coal.
Just the coal, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's just essential that we go all coal here soon. That's right. We're not environmentally conscious. I don't care. I don't care.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish making that the concrete maker that I was going to make earlier. And then I'm just going to get all the resources together again, Rick, and I'm going to head out to the other coal deposits and do what we did, you know?
And I mean, we could put a couple other plants on the previous coal deposit that we were just at too. If we can find space to put them down, we can just siphon off of that.
Do you think so? I mean, do you like
Yes.
wait 2 more maybe?
we can at least do 2 more. There's definitely enough coal coming out of there.
Well, and then I mean, especially once we get to, the Mark II mining drills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. My dog found me some copper ore. Thank you.
My dog.
My dog.
My doggo found copper.
Arf, arf. Make some screws. Let's see if I can make some of these rotors for the.
Like
I'm
how
making
it's saying
rotors
it's
right
easier
now
doggo.
so I can finish this milestone. I can take care. I've got the modules done, and now I've got enough rotors. I can finish that. Cool. Boom. So now we just need the copper and the cable, the wire and the cable.
Those you should be able
We
to just grab
almost
from the
have.
storage.
We
Yeah,
almost
that's what I
have
was thinking.
1,000 wire in this.
Cool.
In the storage?
Yeah, in the storage, there's almost 1,000 wire. You just need to
Perfect.
make
Yeah.
like 70.
We should
Maybe.
honestly make we should split that copper up more because I bet we can get some more out of it.
there's already 200 cable in storage right here, so I've got that.
So then go get the wire and you.
It's just the
get it.
wire, and you just need to make that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of space actually. Holy moly! I gotta go store some
Doggo's
stuff.
so helpful. So helpful.
But I was gonna say we should probably have like 2 or 3 constructors making wire, honestly, because you need a lot of it, but
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
Wire's really easy to make by hand if you need to.
That's true.
It doesn't take long. Or cable, not wire. I mean, both of them, really.
Both of them. Okay, so we're going to.
Ash is very concentrated. I know, guys. He's
all
He's
focused on-
working hard. He's working hard.
Hardly working.
Oh dear.
No, this is the stuff that he likes to do.
I know. It's
True.
I just like to bust chops. I'm a chop buster.
It's true.
Rick, me and my
Let's call you.
doggo are coming to play with you.
Yay!
Rick's the
One of my
buster
favorite things
from
ever.
Dave and Buster's.
I am. That's true.
The chop buster.
I am of Dave and Buster's fame.
Yep.
All right, this is more efficient. I've made this more efficient now.
You has fix. You has fix.
I has fix.
All right, I just straight up took the copper that was in the crafters because there was already building up 100, so I'll just make a bunch of wire by hand.
Totes. Wait a minute. Oh, I did that one wrong. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Come
since
on.
you make 4 wire at a time or 3 wire at a time, it goes really
Yeah,
quick.
it goes faster than other things, but still, like, it's like making rods. You can make rods manually, but also it's
Yeah.
easier.
Why
to not
would
have
you
to.
do it if you can just automate it?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, until you, in my opinion, until you get marked 2s and stuff, sometimes it's just quicker to make them by hand.
For sure, like especially if you want to get the modular cubes done and stuff, because even once you automate those, it takes a while. There's no real quick way to automate those right off the bat.
But because there's 4 of us, the fact that we were able to get so many smelters up so quickly,
Milestone
this is
reached.
definitely faster.
Definitely.
No, we have
Dimension and have
we have
provided an
rapidly
uplift to
sped
those
through
actions.
this.
If you want to create basic things, super easy. Once you start combining 2 items to make 1, then it starts to take a little bit longer. Steel production is going to be researched next. We have access to the Xeno Bashers now, and we just gained 5 extra inventory slots.
Ash, your character is invisible to me.
What, really?
Yeah.
Is it because I did the ragdoll thing? Let me ragdoll again.
There you go. I see you now.
And then if I get back up,
No, you're invisible.
You are acting.
Look at my dog.
that's your dog.
He got floppy
dog.
ears.
Floppy ears.
Obey my
Bill.
dog.
He follows you around?
Yeah.
Does he only follow you around while you're holding that meat in your hand?
No.
I
my
only
dog.
follow her around when she's holding that meat in her hand.
There was something about the way you said that, just like.
Ash,
look
you're
like that. We look
straight
like
up
you.
invisible to me, though. If it wasn't for your name, I wouldn't see you.
Do you really like me, or is it just this meat in my hand?
Ash hit me. Just because you're invisible doesn't mean that I can't see you, Ash. I know you're trying to
Rude.
hit me.
Ash. Rude.
Rude.
You leave me
Jasmine's
alone.
hit me like 5 times. She shot me a couple times.
Yeah, you probably deserved it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Probably.
Doggo, what's wrong? You're supposed to follow me.
He doesn't like you anymore, Jess. He likes me.
Put this
He's
on the
Ash's
ground.
now. He's Ash's child now.
All right. Oh, we still have to wait. Oh my God, we still have to wait 8 minutes in order to finish this milestone. Oh, geez.
I know,
okay,
right?
I'm just gonna put the stuff that we need for the milestone in the storage,
pet
and we'll
him?
be ready.
Well, I have an option to press E to see if Lizard Doggo has found anything.
Yeah, and he does find things occasionally.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, now it's your doggo, Ash. Look how he
Concrete
runs that to you.
production is officially
Oh. Hey.
super underway.
Cool.
I
I'm
have
gonna.
an unnecessary amount of concrete now being made.
Well, that's good because we
Y'all-
can start making walls and foundations and all sorts of stuff with it.
I'm gonna call this Doggo
Froggo.
Pizza.
Oh, okay.
Come on, pizza.
That's a good name. I like that. Pizza's
Pizza's
a very good,
good.
animal
Pizza's
name. I
good.
like that.
It's true. You know
Pizza
what?
is good.
My next dog, though. You know what I'm gonna name it?
No, what?
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes, you've told me this.
Yep. Tom Hanks, dude. Best dog name ever.
Why?
Because it's amazing. Because he's a great actor. And you know what? I feel like we should commemorate that with naming our pets after him. Everybody. Bird, Tom Hanks. Cat, Tom Hanks. Alligator.
So all of your
Exactly.
animals are going to be called
Tom
Tom Hanks.
Yes. That's basically what I'm saying.
And
they
for
gonna get
short,
confused?
you can just call him Thanks.
Thanks, exactly.
Thanks. Ah. Go to jail. Okay. So, I'm gonna get a bunch of metal plates, and I will make a huge. It's so silly. I will have all of the stuff delivered nearby, like just for no reason other than because we can. Oh man. I just love the idea of having like a belt that's like miles long that is
It's so there's something
Unnecessary.
so satisfying about it.
Yeah.
It takes so long for the resources to finally make it to your base, but once they do, you're like, yes, I did it. I did a good. I did a good.
I did.
Just FYI, we do probably have like 3,000 iron plates now. Just in case
Good.
we need
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, iron plates. We are not going to be wanting for those.
I am coming for to get them.
Where'd my dog go?
He's right by the base. By
Where'd
the
your
hub.
dog? Oh.
Just saw him.
Okay. So nice,
Doggo.
nice.
Doggy. Oh, there he is. Hi.
All right, so we need to make was it machine frames and engines and stuff like that, motors.
I've already got the frames made. I'm making the rotors right now. So we're just
Okay.
going to need the cable and the wire. Just put them in the storage because we need to wait for the ship to return before we can actually start to make them.
Right.
Did you not say that we had like a bunch of cable already?
We very possibly do already stored up, but I'm working on the other stuff.
All right, I'm
at
gonna
the
go see
moment.
what we have over there.
I just took
Looks
a
like
bunch.
Price just took it.
Let's see. Let me check the chest. Do.
It looks like you guys already
there's
took
none
most
in
of it.
here. Yeah, there's none in here. So I'll leave. What is the cable that you need? There's 150. I think there's more. Oh, didn't mean to make that. I think there's more in. Back in
Okay,
the,
so we have 200 cable
storage.
ready. So I'm just gonna pop that in there.
Yeah, go for it. Oh yeah, I always forget you can just go ahead and throw it in.
Oh, we have to wait.
That's the
until
thing. You don't need
team comes
to.
back.
You don't need to store any of those ingredients for milestones. You can just pop them in.
You
Well,
gotta
yeah, but
wait.
we have to wait.
You
for
gotta
that
wait.
The
to
ship to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
True.
We do have a crap ton of copper ingots stored up, so I'm gonna just make a whole bunch of what we need.
Yeah. And like I said, if we just split that off and make a whole bunch more making wires and then merge them back into the thing, that'd work as well.
All right, guys. Just finished the rotors. Those are going into the storage as well. Boom. There we go. So, yeah, once that thing gets back, we're ready to research the steel, and we can get the foundry going.
Cool.
So,
I've never seen. Well, no, I've seen the foundry, but I haven't done much with the foundry.
Where does the coal lead to, Price? Where does it end?
It's just
Is that
over
it
here
over
by
there?
behind the power poles.
Okay.
Over there.
I'm gonna start to try to drag it out to where we're gonna put the foundry.
Yeah, I left it there because I wasn't sure if we wanted to shift stuff off in like a slightly further area just to kind of give it
Well,
space,
you know, we could either way. We're gonna have to run either.
I was gonna say, do what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Okay.
I trust your judgment.
Yeah, because we're gonna have a conveyor going through the base area either way.
Okay, I need to make production because I'm just gonna go work on the coal thing. So I'm gonna get the ingredients together for me to make, I guess, 4 coal generators and a miner.
Walk into a bar.
And I guess some poles and things. I need a lot of
Poles and
cables.
things.
I need a lot
That's
of
gonna
cables.
be I'm gonna open up that store. Poles and things.
Poles and things. We need some poles and some things.
Okay.
Pole them, I hardly know them.
Ooh.
All right, so rebar gun, you say?
Yeah, rebar gun's fun.
I can make.
All right,
Hey, Doggo.
there we go.
Jazzy, what you doing?
Making some wires.
So, okay, if you want to do the wires, Jazzy, I'm going to do the cables.
The cable's already done.
Okay. Well, shoot. Fine.
I know.
Well,
I mean,
shoot
I've essentially got 1,000 wire already, Jazz, because I'm making. So
You know
many
what we could
cables.
do now, because we have enough for this next milestone, steel. We can actually take a sneak peek at the next milestone and start storing up for that too, while we're waiting. So
Let's see here. Steel,
Logistics
then-
MK3 is going to need more of those modular frames, so I'll make those, and then we're going to need motors too, but we don't have access to those yet. So
And
I'll just
we'll
go
need
ahead
a
and make the
crap
25
ton
frames
of
that we need.
wire for that too.
So the modular frames, gonna need a
So I'm
bunch of
just
reinforced steel.
make all this wire.
Yeah, I need a lot of stuffs.
Okay. All right, so
So just to be clear, what did
Yeah.
we do to mess up in our job that caused us to get this, not great position of having to do?
What are you
This is a
talking about? This
wonderful
is an
position,
amazing
man.
position, all right? We're in this alien planet. We're on this alien planet just doing what we want to, all right?
I kind of
the
remember just sort of
galaxy.
being launched in a drop pad, just being like, "Here, we're gonna give you this zap gun," and just like, "Good luck."
Because they trusted us to
Yeah,
be
man.
on this unexplored planet doing this all by ourselves. No supervision. They trust us.
What's with all this glummy Gus over here? This is a great job. This is a great gig. All right, I don't know why you're being all silly about it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. What would you rather be doing?
Well, I mean, I'd rather be back up in that space station that we came from, but
Nah, it's boring up there.
Jasmine, Jasmine.
what? You know when I shot you, I was able to see you for a second, and then you disappeared again.
This is why he disappears, Jasmine. Because you keep shooting him.
Oh,
He's straight up invisible to me.
disappearing. Got it. Yikes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm curious if I'm
Wink.
invisible to all you nerds as well.
Let's find out.
Steel production done.
Yay!
Milestones.
So Rick, you're gonna work on that?
Steel production.
I'm going to work on the frames that we're going to need. Yeah.
Okay.
Ensure efficiency of new pipelines.
So frames, modular frames. There we go. Cool.
Now available.
All right, what you guys want to do after this one now? Mark 2?
Mark 3?
Mark 3?
Because we already have Mark 2.
Mark
go.
Cuban.
Yes, Mark Cuban. Exactly.
Oh, how do you make those?
Jack
What is
Human?
that? A motor. It's, oh god, it's 2 rotors and 2 stators? Stators?
Stator.
Yeah,
My
stators
name
are a
is
real
Stator.
pain to make. Stators.
Steel
I hate
pipe and wire. Oh god.
Yeah.
We
Well,
need that
we're gonna-
foundry.
Okay.
We're gonna want to make.
Before
Go ahead. Yeah.
before anyone makes any wire for this milestone, there is 2,000 wire in our personal chest here. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we
Okay.
just need 500 then.
Go for it. Yeah. Well, and I
Let me
think
go
the
grab
motors.
the-
It's going to be a while before we can do the motors, anyways, because that's going to require the steel production to be up and running, I believe. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
So
which
we-
I
we
could
got some
actually
time.
get going after I make these frames. I'm gonna get the foundry going.
Cool. I am gonna make a ton of cables, and I guess I need. Do I have a lot of rods? I do. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm gonna head way out to the next area that's got coal, and I'm just gonna turn it into a super power plant so that we don't have to worry about keeping these things topped up.
All right, I've got the frames that we're gonna need for the next milestone. They're in the storage. I'm gonna get the Foundry going now. Foundry, what are you gonna cost, huh? Foundry is gonna be.
Give me the gun.
Oh, so the Foundry is gonna actually require us to make steel by hand before we can actually make the Foundry. So
you can't make it by
I can-
hand. Okay. Yeah, you
I can do
it.
the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get that going real
You
quick.
can do the thing.
I'll do the thing. I'm gonna have to run up to where we are storing the coal though, and then just go steal a stack.
Yep.
Industrial beams, steel beams. Steel beams require steel ingot. Steel ingot is iron and coal. Okay.
Iron
Coal
and
furnaces
coal.
can't melt steel beams, just so you know. I just thought you should know that.
By the way, I haven't even talked to. I know that some people, when this first released in early access, were having trouble with the multiplayer. But I gotta say, knock on wood, it's gone seamlessly so far.
It's always worked. Like even during the test weekend that me and Jazz did.
Well, with
worked
the
fine.
exception of you being invisible. Well, I know that Wonder had some issues with his multiplayer
Yeah.
I feel
stuff.
like
you know?
with Wonder, they make some crazy things. Do you know what I mean?
he
so
really stress tests the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
more
true.
of a stress
Yeah.
test.
That's true.
Yeah.
Puts it through its paces.
But no, yeah, for me, because I'm invisible, I think I'm invisible because we did the ragdoll thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I'm just going to do again.
Fire's too long. What are you talking about?
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Yeah, you can see all of this coal backed up everywhere right now. Every single
Yeah.
belt is backed up. If you actually look in our storage right now, we have like 1,000 coal stored up.
Nice. That is good.
There's so much coal to go around here. We can build so many more coal generators.
Cool
And
generators.
what's nice is that you can just run on the belt all the way back home. Get home a little quicker.
Yeah.
Just take the belt home.
Speaking of making the belts a little quicker, I'm gonna do this.
Have you guys
I'm
thought
gonna do
about,
this.
instead of doing a belt all the way back home, doing the truck stations?
We could.
Do we have access to truck station yet?
We do, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I think that would be something. I'll put it this way. I think that having the belts is honestly the most efficient way to do it. But
It probably is,
for
yes.
fun, I think it would be great for somebody to try and set up the truck thing.
I am down to do that. So I just need a bunch of rotors, it looks like. Yeah. And by a bunch, I only mean like 15. So.
Okay. I am doing some dangerous things.
Dangerous.
Ouch. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Ooh.
You're okay?
I'm okay. Wee woo!
Time to make steel ingots.
Rick, don't steal.
I'm stealing.
So, to make steel ingots, instead of using a smelter, you have to use a foundry? Is that right?
No, I mean we can make steel ingots by hand, and because we need steel in order to make the foundry. So you have to
but
start
like to
out.
to automate it though, do you have to? You can't just use your normal smelter to make steel ingots, right? You have to use a
No,
foundry?
no. You have to have a foundry because you need to combine iron and coal.
Right.
So that's what I'm gonna do for us real quick. I'm gonna get our first foundry going.
I'm curious to
Remind
see it
yourself.
because I'm betting.
So we're
it's
going to
big.
need the encased industrial beams, and you need the steel pipes. That's right. Okay, let's whip those up real quick.
Woo!
So
Leave me
encased
alone!
industrial beams are going to be steel and concrete, I believe. Oh, actually, we need to make steel beams first. All right. Do those real quick.
Do that thing.
Do that thing you do.
You.
Just 3
Dog
of those.
ran away. Dog's like following me now. And every time I walk away, he runs towards me, but then he gets stuck because there's all this stuff that he can't get around.
Lots of
Sometimes
stuff
he
to get
follows
stuck
me
on.
too.
Poor dog. Poor doggo.
Don't follow
He
Ash,
just wants
okay?
he just wants attention. I get it. I get
Who
it, dog.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
What's up, hot dog? That's your catchphrase.
It is not good.
All right. I've got everything we need for the foundry. Let's do it.
Where are you gonna build it? I want to see it.
I'm building it right
I'm
over
underwater.
here.
How do I get my head above water? What?
Oh, you don't. You can't swim.
Like you
No, nobody taught you how to swim.
just
can
can't
do
jump
it.
out of the water?
It's really weird.
That was so
Yeah, I've
bizarre.
swam before. I'm
No,
almost
yeah,
positive.
you can swim. It's like you can't go up and down. Like it's the weirdest. Ugh. I don't like. I do
No,
not
you
like
can.
That.
It just takes a long, long time.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. It's very strange.
what is this thing? Let me just do that. I need beacons. Okay.
Beacons.
Beacons.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Around this way. Boom. Okay. And now let's power you up. There we go. We've got a foundry, y'all.
wanna see it.
Nice.
We founded the foundry, making steel ingots. Here we go. We've got, we're producing 30 steel ingots a minute. Well, 2 steel ingots, 30 per minute. So we should have 60 steel ingots being made every minute.
Wow.
Nice.
As long as we're feeding enough iron into it. Let's see.
I can make it faster.
We're producing 30 per. Wait, what happened? Oh, you're doing the
I just got a jump scare, like literally.
Mark II. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
we are feeding 45 iron per minute, so we've got enough. That's good. We've got enough.
No, you're only feeding 30 because this is splitting 3 times, Rick.
You're
That's
right.
true. We can feed up to 45 per minute is what it's showing. Yeah. So if we wanted to crank this, we can crank this up one more notch to be getting 120 per minute. And I actually do have a shard. Do we have enough power right now? How much power are we creating?
Well, Rick, so here's Rick. Here's the thing. Because these other two smelters cannot accept that many per minute. So, would it be smarter to split it first? One going towards the foundry, and then one going towards yet another splitter.
Yeah,
that
we
would
can split again. We can split it right here as it's coming out. Hold on. Put another splitter in here. Splitter right here. We'll do. Because we can do another smelter coming right here next to this guy. Right here.
We don't need to build another. So there's 2 smelters that are already getting fed off of that. This
No, but
one.
we're going to already be like.
So I want to split it once, and one going towards your foundry, and then one going towards yet another splitter that then goes towards these 2 smelters.
Oh, so yeah, there'll be more going to your foundry than the over.
So that way you would have a higher rate of iron
I see what
going
you're saying.
towards your
Okay,
foundry.
yes. I see what you're saying.
So I think we need to destroy this splitter too.
Right, exactly.
And then we might have to rejigger how things are
yes.
how things are positioned.
Yes. So why don't we?
Oh, you put
So
put a splitter right here, and then put a splitter right here, and then we'll have this one go this way.
If we put a splitter here, we're not going to have enough room for it to curve again.
Oh,
we need
you're
to
right.
sort of
We
twist
gotta-
it a little bit.
No,
Like if we put a splitter over here, possibly. Let's see.
Oh, hi, Doc. You scared me.
yes, possibly, Rick. If we do the splits over there.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then we'll have it go there, and then we'll have 2 going into another merger. We'll merge those 2 into here.
Sure, we just don't want to move everything up a bit.
It'd be a lot to move.
So hold on. Let's see if we merge it into here. Did that just go? Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Doc, you got built on.
He's fine.
There it is.
And
Got built on.
now we should be able to put the splitter where it previously was, right?
So why? Okay, so you have 2 splitters going on over here.
I have a splitter and a merger because we're gonna want it to merge into one thing, right?
No.
No?
No.
Because if we're having things go,
So we just need 2 splitters. We need 2 splitters. So, and that's all we need is 2
Yeah.
splitters.
We need a splitter to feed these 2 guys, and it's 1 splitter to feed yours. And what we'll do is we'll have it split initially to feed yours, and then to the other splitter that will feed these 2 things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Right,
there's not
but-
enough space for that.
the stuff that's, if we have 1 belt going into this splitter, it's still only going to feed it 30 per minute.
But it's going to
Is
be a
it?
lot
Because
better.
if we, so hold on, if we have, so let's pretend right now, I have 1 splitter coming out of this thing.
Yes.
It's going at 90. So
Right.
if I had 1
It's-
splitter with 1 belt this way and 1 belt this way, would they not be going at 45?
That would go 30-30.
It would only go 30-30?
No, it would go 45-45 if you only have 2, but if you have 3,
Exactly.
it would go 30-30-30.
Exactly. So I want 2 splitters, each with 2, so that every belt is going 45. So that the first 2 belts are going 45, and then the remaining these 2 smelters are only getting whatever half of 45 is. Does that make sense? So that you are getting a pure 45 to your foundry.
Okay, we could simplify this though if we just cranked this up to 120. Because if we
you could.
If we crank
you
this up to 120, we'll
yeah.
still have overflow here, which is fine, but we won't need to deal with all these splits and stuff.
Sure.
can
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
I mean, it's still going to back up
it-
because it's going to back up either way with these things. So
It is.
And
it's
I
just
have,
these guys cannot take advantage of the whatever
as
speed
long
that
as we
is.
have the power to sustain it, and I have the shards already on me.
I'll be setting up the new coal generators here in just a moment.
Perfect. Well, then I'm just going to go ahead and put a extra shard in here, and then we're just going to crank this up to 200%. And now we're creating 120 per minute. So then that's going to feed 45 into here. Easy peasy.
Oh,
And then
How
eventually,
much can
if
the
we,
belt? How much can the belts carry per minute?
That is a good question because we may want to upgrade these to MK2, and I think I have the
60.
place to do that.
The
it
belts
was
can do
upgraded.
60.
It was upgraded, but then you destroyed it. So
Okay, well here I can upgrade it again to MK2.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I've got my gun here. I want to shoot something with it.
I shot some things with the gun. I had a couple jump scares. Like there were a couple of things where like the little doggo bad boys jumped out of nowhere, and
Yeah?
they scared me good, Odell.